everybody, this is Travis of Black Ring Tactical, and today I want to talk to you about the Maverick 88 shotgun and these little shorty shells. So why am I talking about these little shorty shells right here? Well, I've got some not number one, but I have some 1 ounce slugs, and then I have some number 4 buck. We're going to compare that to 12 gauge double-aught buck. The reason that I've been eyeing this for home defense is because of the increased capacity that I would have. So with the standard tube on here, it holds 7 or 8 shells. With the little shorty shells, I can fit 12 in there, which is kind of cool. So with that being said, I also, if I were to have to use this in a home defense situation, I don't want the cops to take my Beretta 1301, very nice expensive shotgun. Also, I can fit a lot more rounds in here, less recoil, better follow-up shots. But is it worth it to go from a nice, expensive, Italian-made, super fancy shotgun to a $250 beater for home defense when you actually want a good tool for home defense? Because that's the whole purpose of buying these types of tools is, you know, to protect yourself with. So I just want to do some experimentation today, bring you guys along for the ride, and see if this is something that I'm going to consider for home defense. So stay tuned. Okay, so what I've got here is my Maverick 88. You will need, on these shotguns, this little adapter thing right here. So what this is made by Defender Tactical. If you look at my Facebook page or Instagram page, you can see where I made a post about that a little while ago. But right here for the ammo, I have Federal number 4 buck. It is 15 pellet. So we're going to load this up. I've got a target at 7 yards and one at 12 yards, which is the 12 yards is like the maximum distance that I would have for inside of my house, not your house. So if you have a bigger house, maybe look into something different, but this is just for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and load one of these into here. We'll pattern it at 7, and then we'll pattern it at 12 and see what happens. Okay, let's walk down range and check it out. All right, so right here, this pattern is sweet, right? This is what you want at 7 yards. It's about the size of a fist, so you can just imagine what that would look like. Not as big of pellets as the double-aught buck, obviously, because it's number 4, but also less over penetration inside of a house. So if we walk down here to 12, I don't really like that very much. It looks like it's spread out kind of big. We got one right here that's off. I'm going to say that that one's off. These two are right here on the edge. The rest of this is pretty good, but maybe we just need to take another shot. And sometimes if you drop shotgun shells, or if they get jostled around a whole lot, you will mess up the column inside of the shot shell, and then sometimes when they come out, they'll have a weird pattern. So I think all we need to do is just shoot a few more. All right, we'll take 2. And I could just see from here, it looks the same. So it looks like these are at 12 yards, it's going to the right a little bit. Not super impressed with that, but with less over penetration with number 4 buck, maybe it's not that big of a deal. All right, so I'm not super impressed with the spread of that at 12 yards. 7 yards is great, that's perfect. But I just kind of want to test it against some Federal flight control here. So we'll see. I kind of know what the flight control is going to do at 7 yards, but hey, we're going to shoot it anyways. I'll aim for the head. Okay, well, that looks like a pretty dang good spread. 7 yards basically just punches a hole right through, as we can see. That's awesome, right? So 12 yards flight control, that's exactly what I want. The last shot that I took, the second shot with that number 4 buck, I had one come even way over here. I don't like that at all. And it looks like this gun may be shooting to the right a little bit. It's not adjustable sights, it's just a bead sight, so maybe it's me pulling it off to the right, I'm not sure. But let's go do some more testing. I've got the flight control up top. I've got number 4 Federal buck in the middle. I'm not even going to shoot the cellular and bellow. This is my next round that I'm going to shoot. I'm not even going to shoot that at 7. I know what that's going to do. But I just kind of want to see what the spread looks like with this S&B load at 12 yards. That's actually not bad at all. So is this worth going to the number 4 buck at this point? I don't know. It spreads out a heck of a lot more than even the cellular and bellow does at 12 yards. So I guess we're just going to have to shoot more shotgun shells and do some more testing. All right. Okay, so I'm a huge fan of using paper plates, just cheap like dollar store paper plates or Amazon paper plates for patterning shotguns and testing, because if I put the paper plate right here on me, I'm a very average sized guy, I'm 5'9", I weigh like 180 pounds. If I can keep all of my shot onto this paper plate, I'm keeping all of my shot onto a possible home intruder, right? So let's go ahead and staple this guy up here. We'll come back. I'm gonna aim dead center in this plate right here with that number 4 buck and take my time making sure that I get an absolutely perfect shot. If it still goes off to the right a little bit, we're gonna have to like change shotguns and see if maybe it's the ammo or maybe it's just my gun, I don't know. So here we go. Put 1 round of number 4 at 7, and then 1 round of number 4 really, really precisely. There we go. I think that was a better shot. I must have just pulled the last time. So let's go check this out. That looks pretty good. I'm happy with that. Right here, it looks like I've got a pellet off to the side, one right here. But all in all, that's not that bad. So would it be worth higher capacity, lower recoil, and less over penetration to use these than it would be to use double-aught buck? I don't know yet. I'm just gonna have to probably shoot some more, get familiar with it. I do really, really love double-aught buck though. That is an absolute showstopper of a round. The number 4 buck, it's also a showstopper of a round, not as good, but I don't have any gel blocks or anything or one of them torsos that costs a whole lot of money out here or anything like that. There's videos on YouTube that you can find about penetration tests with these little shorty shot shells. I've watched a bunch of them. It seems to perform pretty well. And at home defense distance, which even then 12 yards is going to be, well, for me, it's probably going to be the end of my inside the house home defense type scenario. So am I okay with these couple little pellets flying off right here? Yeah, probably, because if you think about if I stand here and back up against that target, maybe there's a pellet that missed and it's just going to go hit the wall or the fireplace or something like that. And I can also have 12 rounds on the gun. No, leave a comment down below and tell me what you think. So another thing I want to do is just kind of test and see how fast these will cycle with this little Defender tactical gizmo that they have in here so that it runs these little shorty shells. So I'm just going to put 3 of them in here. I don't have a ton of these things. So I'm just going to aim at that bottom plate and I'm going to shoot 3 of these pretty much as fast as I can. Short stroked it. Still, I mean, for home defense, 7 yards, guy at the end of the hallway or something like that, or coming in through the front door, if you hit that guy with 1 of those shells, I don't think he's gonna, continue to fight you. But let's do it again, because that's just fun. So here, I'm gonna grab this dude. I'll put 1, 2, 3, 4, and try not to short stroke the gun. I'd say it cycles pretty dang good. Would you say so, Anthony? Yeah. Yeah? All right, cool. That's a nice pattern at 7, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. I'll buy that. Cool. Yeah, that 12 yards, I don't know. I'll see. I'll see if it'll cycle. Ready? All right, we'll see what this does at 12. It's not gonna cycle. Not at all. Huh. Hold on a second though. All we have is slugs up on the top. Just wanna see if this will pattern any better on that top plate. Oh, hell yeah. Come on, get out of there. Oh. Get out of the gun. Try this at home, kids. I'm a highly trained unprofessional. There we go. Got it. Okay, let's go look at that. Oh, man. See, difference in shotgun barrels. So Maverick 88 is throwing pellets like over here. Beretta 1301, nice and tight, and that's with a cylinder choke too. So there's no choke in it. Huh? You got your 590, right? Let's go shoot that. Okay, we'll come back here at 12. We have no pellets off that top, so. Oh, your thing fell off. Oopsie daisies. Oh man. We got 1 pellet, 2, 3 pellets, 4 pellets. 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5, 6, something like that. So I don't think your gun likes those. No, not at all. Man, now if they would cycle in the Beretta, that'd be like real cool. So this is a Benelli.
It's an M1014.
M1014, okay.
Or M4, I guess, depends on like how autistic you are.
Very.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So I have Anthony's guns. He's my cameraman right there, a good buddy of mine. So what I'm gonna do is, he says that this gun hates flight control, that gun loves flight control. I think he's full of crap. So let's see what happens here. We got our target up at 12 yards, and see what she do on the top target. Oh, where's the dang there we go. Okay, that's not great. We'll see what the bottom one does here. About the same spot. Can't really tell. Let's go look. Nuh-uh. Because, like, well, that was already there, right? I think, yeah, that was already there from the number 4. Okay, so, like, that's a real good pattern. What the fuck? Did it just shotgun slug that thing? That wasn't a slug, right? No.
Nope.
Wow. You weren't kidding, man. But I mean, even then, like, that's a really good pattern. I'm confused. Did you give me a slug? You didn't give me a slug. No, I looked at it. I pulled it out of the box. That is Federal Flight Control. 8 pellet, double out buck, 2 3/4. Hold up.
Just send it again.
Yeah. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. There we go. See, now there's actually some spread. I think you snuck a slug in there and messed with me, dude. Okay, so that one opened up a little bit. But still, that is an insanely tight group. Wow. You want to sell that?
Sell what?
Sell your shotgun? No, probably not. Okay. But yeah, so there's a difference between like shotgun barrels, right? The first round that we fired out of the first one was the Benelli, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the Benelli's up here. Real good pattern. I'll buy that all day at 12 yards for double out buckshot. The second round right here that we fired with the Mossberg, the 590, that looks like a slug. And then the second round right here opened up just a little bit, but I mean, that's smaller than a fist. That's incredible. Holy smokes. Let's put this up here and we're gonna fire some flight control through the different guns too, and we'll see. Let's do science. Or those, what is he, the autistic thumb guns or something? We need lab coats, dude.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna test this guy, 12 yards, Maverick 88 with flight control. Top plate. It's another slug, man. You must have got like the special kind or something. But I wouldn't even want that. I wouldn't want that for home defense. Not at all. I want some spread. You know what I mean? All right. Come on, baby girl, don't let me down. Man, that's nice though. Look at that pattern, dude. So, Mossberg guns for the win, right? Look at that. It didn't even open. The wad never even opened. And then this right here, you got your wad going through here in a tiny little spread. Hold on, we gotta test it with my batch. All right, so that's the difference. Here, look. Yours is 8 pellet double-aught buck. Mine is 9 pellet double-aught buck, and it says HV Tactical on it. We're gonna test here. Okay, so different kind of flight control. Same gun, same plate on the top. That's real good. I like that. And 1301 bottom plate. That's real good too. Yeah, dude, it's like flight control is flight control is flight control. So the stuff that you had, the 8 pellet, spread out just a tiny bit. The 9 pellet that I have, well, maybe these here. Maybe it looks like maybe the wad was tumbling or something. I don't know. And then that's just a mess. So I mean, either way, you know, flight control is good for that. Let's try some S&B. Well, I got a whole bunch of S&B. We'll put that through both of my guns and both of your guns, and we'll just see, you know, testing, science. That looks good. Yeah. All right, so just for shits and grins, S&B, I think this is 9 pellet. I don't know, who cares? All right, bottom left. Not too shabby. Try it in the Beretta. Bottom right. Oh, that's terrible. That's real bad. God darn. Okay, remind me to never put S&B in my Beretta. All right. Top left, 590. Eh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, it's like right at the edge of the plate, but it's not bad. Let's see what this do. Also not bad. Let's go look. So we got Maverick 88. I like that. That's good. That's like hand, right? Right here. That's good. Beretta 1301 with S&B garbage. 590. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's probably 8 pellet then. Maybe 9 snuck through here or something like that. That's not bad. And then your Benelli, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I don't know, maybe 8 or something. Maybe it carried through with the wad. Could be here, could be there, don't know. It's also not terrible. But yeah, that Beretta like hates that stuff. So right there, same exact ammo, different guns. You've got, I don't want to say wildly different patterns, but like that sucks. And that's out of like the really good expensive gun. This is out of a $250 beater shotgun. That's out of a 590, which could be argued as kind of a beater shotgun, I guess. I mean, they're not like terribly expensive. And then the Benelli, that's not bad either, and those are expensive, so. Cool. Science! Testing! Woo! Shotguns. I came out here just to test these little short shotgun shells. And now we've been screwing around with double-aught buck and flight control and different guns and all kinds of stuff. So I got 4 new plates up there. I got 4 shotgun shells. So I'm gonna come back here at 12 and just continue to shoot and see if maybe like the pattern changes or something. I don't really know. But we're gonna start from the top left and I'll just work my way down and then we'll go check the patterns. All right, coming right for us. Oh, that last one I pulled down to the right, but I got him. That's like 15 pellet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, maybe. I mean, if I actually aim the freaking gun, it's not terrible, but I mean, would you use that for home defense? If you had 12 yards?
Probably.
Yeah. I'm still on the fence, man. I don't know. We'll do the 7-yard thing in the jig here. Whoop. Oh, roll over. Put 2 rounds in there. I like that. But there's like no recoil, man. It feels like shooting an AR. Like there's not much recoil with these at all. Have you shot these before?
Yeah. Want to try the Aguila ones?
That's birdshot, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, screw it. Let's try Aguila. That's actually quite a bit of spread, man. Holy smokes. Look at that. Don't use birdshot for home defense. Like, I know I keep saying it, but it's terrible. Don't do that. I don't know, dude. I want a tighter pattern than that. I don't know that I'd be happy with it. You know what I mean? But you're getting less over penetration and you have a lot more rounds. So it's like, do you load just regular double-aught buck in there and have 7 or 8 rounds loaded in your gun and have, you know, maximum destruction of whatever you're shooting? Or do you throw 12 rounds in the gun and have a little bit more spread? And also, I mean, you're still shooting them with a shotgun, so I don't know. What do you think? What would you use, Anthony?
I think like S&B, like funnily enough, the extra spread for down my stairways and my like Benelli would probably be the best.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think I just might stick with my 1301 for home defense. I mean, these are cool. And if it's like across the bedroom or like just, you know, from the bedroom door to the end of the hallway by the front door or something, like that'd be all right. I mean, number 4 all day. But man, like if I had to take a shot from, I don't know, my back door to my shop or something like that, dude, I'd be all over the fucking place. Okay, so we're at 25 yards. We got Anthony's other phone set up there on the tripod. Hopefully this stuff doesn't spread that far to hit his phone. But we're gonna put this right at 25 and see what a spread looks like. So that's the number 4 buck, by the way. Shorty number 4. It's supposed to be 15 pellet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What if we put 2 targets next to each other? Bye. And shoot in the middle.
All right.
Here at Black Ring Tactical, we're all about science. And this is very scientific. So what I'm going to do, here's my hypothesis. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to aim right here, and we're going to see just how big of a spread this number 4 Shorty buck does. Because my hypothesis with the beakers and the test tubes, I saw this on Bill Nye once. Bill Nye the Science Guy. Super scientific number 4 buck method of testing the hypothesis. Oh boy. Holy shit, that's a big spread. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's got to be 15 right here. So we've got a we got a this much spread. So yeah, that's a lot of spread. I don't like that. I was kind of hoping for better. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. But hey, that's why we do this, because science. I need a white lab coat so I can be cool. I'm not going to use that. for home defense. Go try it in your shotgun. Maybe your shotgun likes it. Mine doesn't like it. That's unacceptable for me at 25 yards. Where I live, I may have to take a 25-yard shot, 30-yard shot. I'm not going to be doing that. So I'm going to stick with my Beretta 1301 with flight control in it. So, and here's why. Let's go grab the 1301 and fire around a flight control with this thing, and then we can show. I'm going to go for the left target. So Beretta 1301 with Federal flight control in here. We're just going to see what the pattern looks like at 25 yards. Center of the left target. Let's go look. Yeah, okay. Right here. That's that much of a spread. So I'm going to use the flight control in my gun.